Many people think that thought leadership is all about getting more sales. And if that is your mindset, you are missing the real value. If you like today's video, be sure to like it, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss future content. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. We personally respond to them and we love talking to you. Welcome back to another episode where we are breaking down thought leadership myths. And in today's episode, we are breaking down the myth that thought leadership is primarily about getting more sales.
Always be closing.
And yes, of course, thought leadership is an important aspect of building authority, expanding your reach, and helping that long sales cycle. But really, at the truth of it, is that thought leadership comes out of a purpose. It is you serving your audience, providing value, and that is not limited to just sales. In fact, some of the best thought leaders are not people who are in sales roles. They might be entrepreneurs talking about the problems and the struggles they have. It might be an operations person talking about their product or more of the technical side of things. Or maybe they're more of things like HR or marketing or other roles in a business that have insights they want to share with people. Of course, sales can be a great byproduct of doing good thought leadership content, but it's not the only reason that you do it. I'd even go a step further that the people that are creating thought leadership content solely for the purpose of doing sales are not creating thought leadership content. That type of content will often be short-sighted, pitchy, and not actually valuable for the audience. And at the end of the day, that's not going to make you a thought leader. So I want you to think about you personally and why you are doing thought leadership content. And are you serving a bigger purpose? Is there value you're trying to deliver to a specific audience? And going back to our framework, are you becoming that favorite teacher that people want to work with and, of course, learn with? Because thought leadership goes beyond generating more sales for you. It can do things like generating speaking opportunities, build new relationships, and expand your network. And honestly, it helps you to serve your purpose and get more enjoyment out of the work that you do. It is fun to teach people and have them say, hey, that was super helpful. I love learning from you. Your content's valuable. That's the kind of stuff that goes beyond just your normal paycheck and your job title. That's the kind of stuff that's truly rewarding.
Oh, now you got me feeling all warm and fuzzy inside.
So as we break down this myth that's all about sales, I want you to do a couple things. Number one, I want you to think about the purpose that you're truly serving. What is your passion? What is your why? Why are you doing this thought leadership content in the first place? I find that as we truly get down to the more fundamental reasons that we're taking these actions, we find that there's more enjoyment coming from things like helping people grow, or simplifying topics, or you have a true passion for your industry and what it does for your customers. This is a big thing I want you to personally dig into as you think about your thought leadership content. And number two, I want you to think about other people in your organization that could also create thought leadership content. People who are not the entrepreneur or the business development person, but maybe someone in HR or accounting or operations or product. Things that maybe are not typically sales oriented, but they might have valuable information that they can share to your audience. Ironically, some of the best selling that comes from thought leadership content comes from people that are not in sales roles.
Wait, what are you saying?
What I mean by that is if you have someone in your business, maybe their product, maybe their operation, and they are creating good, valuable content on a regular basis, and this content might not be salesy, or in fact, it probably isn't salesy, sometimes that content actually helps close more deals than anything else. Because those people have the authenticity, they have the passion, it's coming through, and your customers see that, or your prospects see that, and that helps raise the tide of your entire brand.
I'm going to be the first to admit, the tides are turning.
So stop and think about other people in your organization that can join you in creating good thought leadership content. And finally, the third thing and last thing I'd tell you is be in it for the long haul. Don't be in thought leadership content for the quick lead or the quick 10 impressions you can get on your content, because you will burn out very, very fast. You have to be in for the long haul, and you have to have that long-term vision of where you want to be in your company, how you want to grow your industry, and ultimately how you want to grow as an individual. That long-term vision and that long-term planning that you do allows you to stick it out even when things might not be working perfectly in the content you're creating or the results you're getting from that. And again, going back to the big myth, it's all about sales. I have seen many people start creating content and not get a lead in the first 2 weeks, and they throw their hands up in the air and say, this method's not working. But of course it's not working because you are doing it for sales and not for a bigger reason. So if you have that long-term vision of how you want to grow and grow your content with you, that is where success will come. So my parting note for you is this. thought leadership is much more than sales. And if you do it right, it will be incredibly rewarding for you, your business, and of course, the customers that you serve.